In other news, we're all to California.
Come on, man.
Where a dude who likes to feel pretty who just happens to be mayor, yeah, I know, figure that one out.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
Says he's facing recall due to high crime.
You've got to be kidding me.
He says, well, you know what? It's about me being trans.
That is true.
No, genius. It's about the high crime.
It's true.
And it's also about your mental illness.
That is also true.
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this
Is what it is.
is What's Next. What's up, everyone? Jazz Berganzo, What's Next? Your daily dose, common sense, facts, and salt. Another episode for you. Hope you guys are feeling good. Of course, it's Monday. New week, same bullshit. Well, then again, for this, as I always say, well, not always, but new bullshit. We got a recall going on in a town in California. Okay, no big deal, right? Does happen. But this one's got a little twist. Turns out the mayor of this little small tiny town is getting recalled due to rampant crime. Okay, again, no big deal, no big whoop. But the twist is, he's a dude who feels pretty. Yes, he's a dude who likes to feel pretty. If you ask him, he says it's about being transphobic. The people are saying, no, genius, it's about the high crime. But since you're a trans mental anyway, yeah, you got to go. And here we go. This comes out of the Post-Millennial. Trans-identified male mayor in California faces recall vote amid rampant crime, blames transphobes. The city of Calexico, California, is facing rampant crime and homelessness. Yes, and that is the shim right there. The mayor of Calexico, California, of course, never heard of the town, and more than likely, you'll never hear of it again, is facing a recall vote and blaming on the transphobes as the city is facing rampant crime and homelessness. Raul Arena, yes, dude likes to feel pretty, still calls himself Raul. All right. 26 was elected to be mayor of the border town of Calexico, California, winning 70% of the vote in 2020. Gee, 70% in a California town. How's that possible? Huh. And start identifying as transmental in 22. Well, he had nothing to lose at that point. He was already in. Why not? The mayor accepts the all pronouns but has a preference for she, because of course you do. After changing dress styles and decision, the mayor still shows off a hairy chest and of course hairy legs. But I'm a woman, he says. Sexy as hell are the words the mayor uses to describe the look. Yeah, I won't use that term. I would use... Anyway, I can keep my mouth shut until my thoughts. Anyway, amid the decision to start gender bending while in office, crime and homelessness exploded to high levels since the recall vote effort. The mayor has blamed it on the tried and tested, true, predictable term, transphobia. I might even be more vulnerable if I'm not in an elected position where people have elected me to represent a lot of the people who don't identify as the alphabet, the mayor told the Daily Mail. My parents wanted me to keep it to myself because they were worried about my safety. My dad was not very happy. Gee, I wonder why. And me being public about my sexual orientation, Arena said. Former Mayor Maurice Hurtado is leading the campaign to oust Arena and says the supporters just want to hold the mayor accountable for the poor crime and homelessness in the city. Quote, we're losing business because people do not want to come here because it's disgusting. And it turns out the dude's, a little mental. But anyway, will he get booted? More than likely, yeah. He'll get booted because the former mayor will say, listen, here's the crime before, here's the crime after. Here's homelessness before, here's homelessness after. And it turns out to be the guy is a little bit, off the rails a little bit, Have you seen him run around in a dress, Hairy chest, hairy legs, calls himself a she. Well, when you're mentally ill, you should not be running for public office. Because if that were the case, then half of DC would have been thrown out and tossed in the rubber rooms. But it's not a surprise that this dude got 70% of the vote. It's California. It would have been the same in New York. It would have been the same in Oregon. It would have been the same in Washington State. Mental is mental does. But will he get booted? Oh, I hope so. Not because he's mentally ill, but because he's done a piss poor job of, protecting the city. from high crime, and of course the homeless rate is rampant. Gee, how much you want to make a bet that those who are homeless are legal in the state of California? Not illegal, because if you were illegal, you would have all the benefits. You'd be sucking off the teats. But then again, I'm just an observer. That's just me. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please have a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit that notification bell so you guys know it's a thing. Continue to watch the show. Continue to spread the word. Appreciate you guys watching. And we'll see you next time. Peace.